iced chai. You got the iced coffee sorted
I had one earlier on.
with ice cream. Do you have ice cream over there? I think I'm thinking I'm going to get some ice cream. I think. That's what I'm thinking. Ice cream. Iced chai. Yeah.
Ice cream, nice try. Yeah,
Well, ice cream, iced coffee. You like ice cream with your iced coffee?
I should try it.
You've never tried
No,
it?
I no, I do like.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Yeah.
So I listened to the tute,
Hmm.
and I was surprised you didn't bring up what would you?
Thank you.
So,
I was thinking myself, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You're insulting.
what?
I saw, by the way, as I was watching his honest teaching, I saw, was it a Tibetan guy carrying like a massive pesky? Did Geshe go out for a picnic or something? Okay.
Showing out, it was his friend. Okay. It was his friend who came to see this one.
Okay. The Tibetan guy?
Yeah.
He came with an esky and the bag that almost it looks like a massive picnic.
Yeah. You know, he came to this one.
Okay.
It was after the conversation.
Yeah, kind of. That was no, that was during his honest teaching. Was he staying for a few days?
Was this his friend from Sydney? No. I think it's still a possibility. I'm not sure. I'll write these questions down for you. We'll get them to you after.
All right. You mean from today? Because-
Yeah, and just one question for tomorrow's teachings.
The lamentation?
About compassion. And this one was just about that subject matter purpose.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
Yeah, it would be good. Well, it'd be good if Geshe expanded on that. I found it quite interesting. It'd be good if he expanded a bit more on that.
Okay. We encountered that, I think last year. What did we study? Oh, in the tantras. Did we study the tantras last year? So this is the topic. We did speak of the subject matter, the purpose, and the underlying purpose.
Okay, we want to request a little this
Asking?
Which is good. And what's the best way of doing that? That's what he's asking.
Asking?
No. It's always good to.
You mean like corporate happening?
Yeah.
Not like
Never in one. Call. All right, so let's start with making a mandala offering for requesting the teaching, and then I guess the rest of the did I? Being nuts.
So opening our heart,
Got it. Tumble.
so opening our hearts with gratitude and humility, we make this mandala offering to Buddha teaching.
Thank you. Mandala. I'm going to teach it to us. And this is demonstrating the model test is going to demonstrate.
So Geshe thought of starting the session today also with doing some recitation of mantras, like we did before. So Tara mantra, Chumrezit mantra, and so forth.
J'ai un casna, dans le type d'oiseau, caché, quand tu es regarde, and the year, never the year, and you and transfer you can do Kanjicho Dollar, and this Shandato, and you actually being Mongol or Stra, and was in something, and the digital. Setang smaller, the meaning smaller and some of the joy of the business. Some did the children, Yahoo.
So Geshe thought of doing some recitations for the sake of others. Now, if you have someone that is ill, that you know, someone that has passed away, we have people that ask the centers to make prayers on their behalf. We have people that support the center, that make different types of offering to the center. So from time to time, Geshe thought it'd be good also to include those people in our mind and send some prayers and recitations on their behalf. Yeah. So first off, Geshe wanted to do some recitation of Om Mani Padme Hum.
Candy Magu Kumdoka, Josanti, Ola, which is changing dollars, children's chance and Oman Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Mani Mani Tendi Meva Niva Cheti Suzu Damuchi Ninji Ga and Papa Cherry Sana Chalanga. The Chotu Devas which is to give you any Ninji Chimuchi the Domi, any chick Asha Jawachi to Sushi, any that be that chick Nanga Ningos. Yeah, any chick Suzu Manitan Kaduya Suzu. Kasetaji sozo thala ke ma ki se yan ko mabudus ra chidang chinwa ani al magena digo service ne sozo pe ni sozo and which ma pe and the tongyur mamuchi ka tongyur mamuchi ani ti che tongyur mamuchi ani mane chik dal kalya and dithamchi chik mane tengi yesambi meva chewai and
as you recite the mantra on Mani Padme Hum, which is a mantra of Arya Chinrezig, Arya Avalokiteshvara, the way that you visualize Avalokiteshvara, the way that you think of this whole visualization or recitation, is that you think of the aspect of compassion of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions. And their compassion is taking the physical form of Arya Chinrezig, who embodies the compassion of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And then while you do the recitation and you focus and you think of the mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, then there are some distinctions that are being made. You can visualize yourself as deity, or you cannot, or is it all right? It is okay not to visualize yourself as a deity. So there are different distinctions that are made along the way. One thing that you can think, that you can visualize, is that it's not that you are saying it as only one individual. You can think that you're emanating countless bodies, billions of bodies. Each one of them have many heads and many mouths and many tongues, and all of them together are reciting the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. So if you visualize it like that, it becomes much greater.
the money pay chimbu yavadi shugo maris pay chimbu. And the money tending gunde money tending mijin by na and it semba sambu yuya kanji inji chimbu kiagas ni acha kyava chinti and money tend shagya service.
And there's said to be many benefits for this recitation. First off, it leaves some traces in your mind stream for becoming a kind-hearted person, compassionate person. Likewise, many other benefits are said to arise from such recitation.
Then money tembayna tak samadhya ani miru yoye thing tende yosares ni mosu toyale ni palagi manishu jangores pala ni lopeshe lo trukchu masum sujula pala soche yomada soyama ani imachilaya pala sosawa kesh mani thongji gomes thongsoji se yorda yacha gyada ngin thongsura ani inaya nima khashi jini laks.
Okay. And when you recite the mantra all the time, it is said that there could be some swift indications or marks that can come up for success in your recitation. Like, for example, Geshe's dad lost all of his teeth prior to the age of 60. He had no teeth whatsoever. But in his lifetime, he's done so many recitation of the mantra, the Mani mantra. And at some point, one day, having lost all his teeth, he started to have a new one growing in his mouth. There's a saying in Tibetan that saying so many billions of mantras of Om Mani Padme Hum can give you this great benefit, such as for example growing a new set of teeth. Anyway, the one that was growing in Geshe's dad's mouth remained there only for a few days and then it disappeared. Don't you?
Million cat.
Chawat Nwala, Geshe remembers that. He remembers the occasion in which he had a new teeth popping up. His father said at the time that that's probably an indication or transmission of having recited 100 millions of Om Mani Padme Hum mantra. And Geshe's dad was kind-hearted. His mom was a bit short-tempered. Maybe it's not good to say, but his mom was a little bit short-tempered, and his father was kind-hearted, having recited such a great number of mantras.
즉 시규 삼고 이어버티 인지직 돈 인질 상황에서 당연히 인고다 아니 바로 체르스래야 아니 소문은 그냥 기 진압기 아니 생균도 야지면 당연히 진압 쉬니 생라 펜스에 담미시고도 해도 왔으라.
And something like that is possible. It is possible for one's mind to be made softened by that, to make supplications to RH and Rezi, to receive the blessings of RH and Rezi, and for your mind to become softened by that. It's not impossible for that to happen.
But these are the manifest into one yabudos. Achi cell deva vichedo malantiana and inchi vagomya and della sortayati yashi chalbastra ani chik and cell in devi and sending musuchedo malantiata ninji gomyata ninji talaya and sortayati yashi chalbas. 아니 내 나서 나도 임바이네야 지워지냐 아니 인지고 인지라고 소다니 제비 야슈 잘도스라.
So now if you want to become an exceptional person, it's good to recite the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum together with the meditation that Geshe explained. If you seek not to become ill, sick, it's also good to recite that mantra, to recite this mantra, to make supplications, to meditate with compassion.
그래 이제다 엄마는 때문에 후세티 안 취님 부인이 송여리스. 비비선도 때문에 많이 취님 보를 잘 때는 샴제레스. 잘 때는 샴제레스. 근데 때문에 라그라스 많이 취님 보를 잘 때는 샴제레스.
That's like
that's sure.
Okay. So it is said that this mantra is the essence of the Buddha Dharma. There's a saying in Tibetan, it is a weird saying, so it sounds weird in Tibetan. I asked Geshe, why do you say that? He said that just this how people say that. So the Mani Mantra is the essence of Buddhism. When monks recite it, it's disgraceful. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. When I guess that maybe it's just the way that the rhythm works in Tibetan language. The Mani Mantra is the essence of Buddhism. When recited by monks, it is shameful or disgraceful.
If they recite it out loud, so
I think that there is no meaning to it. You try to ask Geshe, why do you say that? He said, just say that.
it doesn't how they saying it out loud or how they saying it softly.
재무진 라고레스.
전선들의 잡아드는 점들에서
재무진
같이 보는 드나 소소닝나
늘라고 말다 지당기 땜바이나.
야.
이네 디티 타라스땡이 티페디 수규리아 깔카고 있어라. 이치디 재무진 라고레스.
Anyway, it is something that is just said in jest as a joke. It doesn't have any particular meaning. So when you want to just kind of joke around with your friends, you would say something like
that. 어디래? 간지 많이 된다지 많이 얘기해 주고 된다지 야보 삼투가 있나? 디나올이야. 같이 산지 좀 되지. 아니 님보디 디나올이야. 참 공야지도 왔어.
If you think of the meaning of the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, it can consist of a complete and full meditation.
In the meditation, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum.
So let's do some more recitation.
Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Gewandi Nitu Da Chesi Drowa Chi Jamal Va Diye Salam Parasho Kela De Ji Sowa Tabin Ji Tabo Kandri Nipi Sajo Da Nedam Tabu Shiva Shedan Tashi Pewa Zedu Sowa Chitun Jama Che Kuchin Tadu Kudan Kuzi Sedu Shiva Kyojin Sanjo Zambo Chinta Wa Tendan Konon Dajun Kiwa Sho Om Dare Do Dare Duru So 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 Om Dare Do Dare Duru Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Duru Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Duru Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Duru Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Duru Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Duru Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare 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 Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Duru So Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Om Dare Do Dare Om dare do dare dure om dare do 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 dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure Om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do 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 dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure Om dare do dare dure om dare do 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 dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure Om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do 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 dare dure om dare do 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 dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure Om dare do dare dure om dare do 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 dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure Om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure Om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dure Om dare do dare dure om dare do 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 dare om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure om dare do dure om dare do dure om dare do dare dure so so ma che gu chen da dong ko dang ko ti chen 최진 선수 정보 진짜 대장권 논다 손주 월쇼 개원디 윤도 전주만 빌리는 거 지금은 제사랑 거 월쇼 당주면은 생각해 싸우라스 봐 당주면은 생각서 가지고 위버치 또 저기 안 좋은 지 최저되려야 아니 겸주시도 저기야 되는 게 아니 never inji chigumida and nasak narding tuzo and me solaya until like most of our jagins and me solaya tuzo and the so chibi and chick never nyamta yon soba and chick so me in the years and ton and they never get tamjiki and chick king in what kind of chick ton then as American tamji and sanjimin to any and 내 담지 쓴다 용이 아니 제와도 지지 아니 생각이 대신에 그냥 엄지치고 텍사스라.
Then finally, also Geshe wanted to do some recitation of the mantra of the medicine Buddha. We have some people and students of Chimmerzik Institute or people that ask us to recite medicine Buddha for them, they might be sick. And they have some hopes and trust and aspiration in us. So it's good to do some recitations on their behalf. And likewise, you can think that not only them, but there are also countless people surrounding you, visualizing in front of you that are experiencing pain and sickness. And also they have hopes and expectations to be free from that. So as you do the recitation of the mantra of medicine Buddha, I think that all of us and them, have the hope to receive the blessings of the medicine Buddha. So with that, maybe Dechana, you can lead the recitation of the medicine Buddha mantra.
나는 잠바 좀된 디지털 다주마 양도 주베 상기 핑기란 변주의 이제보다 청소를 초도 접수 주세요디 이 가시 된 세피스된 그 생각사무 야부여스라.
So Geshe said that it's good to start with the verse at the beginning that says that pay homage to the king of medicine, the king of the medicine Buddha. Let's see if we have medicine Buddha prayers. It is found at the beginning of the medicine Buddha puja, I think, kind of paying homage to the medicine Buddha, the king of the medicine, the lapis lazuli king, something like that. A prostrate make offering and go for refuge. It's a good way of studying. Yeah, we can start now. So I found this verse Geshe was referring to. We could do it maybe next time if we do it. It says, "To you, Buddha medicine guru, king of lapis light, fully realized destroyer of all the defilements, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go refuge, and make offering." On the FMT website, there is a Sadhana of Medicine Buddha. So it's one of the praise. It's the last request to the Medicine Buddhas. Yeah, somewhere in the middle.
안남주 당남주 the main 통이 망보라서라 main 통이 두스 친구 아니면 자살 나도 게임을 짓고 가진 송거리스 안단다 때문에 좀 디지털 다시 뭐냐고 좀선 민기를 비비고 저도 저서세 살듀스사치 안 수주 메이비기 이렇게 되죠 아니 저 산지 코미러스 안 두스 메 condition to number and maintain pendochia or dingy. Some of those.
There's also a tradition, since many of us take medicine, different types of medicine, there's a tradition, like for example in the monastery, where great spiritual teachers or lamas, they do some recitation of the medicine Buddha. They do it 7 times, like for example, the verse that they've just recited. "To you, Buddha medicine guru, king of lapis light, fully realized destroyer of all defilements, fully accomplished Buddha, who has fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offering." So you can recite it 7 times before you take the medicine, then blow it on the medicine and take it. It says to kind of make the power of medicine greater.
The cousin among the should be in some Sikashi Shiva and the Nasim Nusim Lokaslam Nasim Nusim Tolia Kazikeji Kashi Chonsons that beneath the Lokta singing he Lokta singing Samaya Lokta Maki which he were the kitchen or jig chat bus.
Now, adding some more information to what we've discussed in the previous session. So we did speak of the 10 non-virtues, and of the 10 non-virtues, the last 3 are covetousness, ill will, or malice, and wrong views. The last one is wrong views, and it's really important to make sure as much as we can that we do not generate wrong views.
Koran sig tenda do diredas da shinjilo tangin ki lo di ngamju gyula levaina ani negyen career set ro negyen career set ti so chigin sares kasna ngamju ya yaba de lu nga yisum dos da yela ya lo shinjilo lewandi lo shinjilo di on ani lu da nga sombaina 아니 자와신줄 어디마도 차야문도스 단 류단 나니 무디 샘기 제스 장기도 왔어 자와 가르치거나 샘기 제스 장거리스 다 샘디 샘 지단 샘 여버 좀 봐. 샘 온도 규리 아니 온규리 샘지야 제스 주구연자 다 록다 세기 신줄로로 쉽점을 끼봐나 아니 르나니 무디 디제스 주체니 아니 르나 이승이 자와디 아니 차와 마롱아지 차도야지 어디지 차도스러
A wrong view is called in Tibetan lokta, which is a contraction of an erroneous view, chinchilokitawa, an erroneous view. So a wrong view, a view of something that is a view that is erroneous. So of our body, speech, and mind, a wrong view is generated in the mind, and our body and speech are controlled by the mind. They come under the power of the mind, so that when the mind is in a certain state, the body and speech follow suit. So if not only that, also when a certain state of mind, like a wrong view, becomes manifest in our mind stream, the body and speech act on that basis. So if the mind is wrong, if it is a wrong consciousness, a wrong view, actions that will be motivated by that, physical actions, verbal actions, will also be distorted.
딜딘자 나도 딱 릉아 유순기 딱 개와 친구로서 간지 아니 개와 그 자와 상부치 아니 자와 제 자와 상부치 친구로서 딱 르다 나티 자와 상다 무상티 또 남기 should 샘라라고 그래서 디지디 아니 샘디 자마치 내봐이나 아니 릉아기 저디 야구 차고 메원자 the same shit look rigdi zangma so ko yate ta nanju nimro de dire dasra.
So we need to have a virtuous body, speech, and mind. We need to act virtuously, and that depends upon the mind. And for that reason, we need a clear mind, a clean mind. Without having a clean or a pure mind, it'd be difficult to act virtuously.
These are same shinjulo and get the magi said, here we need to tone the mountain and Kavachik Dogoras, DGD Panam Dish love goya sofa, and then when you love goya did, then when you touch it, what get up mambu gone, and then you can some goya did, you could nilu shinjumolova, you could nilu chamachin, and Toya Chedu. The any river Jungueros, a D Tony, and Yulia Shinjumolova, Yulia Tatuinki, Lord shoots under the Levana, and it was Shinjulo, the ranching my non rage. Hinted was red as ra.
So therefore, we need to decrease the wrong views, the wrong consciousnesses that we have in our mind. In order to do that, when we study the presentation of the four truths, the two truths, and we use manifold reasonings, hundreds of reasonings in order to come to see objects in a precise way and in an exact way. In order to, if we develop an unerring view of whatever we observe of objects, if our mind becomes unerring, wrong consciousnesses will abate. Our wrong views will cease to exist.
Here these are the Lokta Sesheti, and Nasam Nusun Lokta Sumangi, Lokta Sundeti, D. MP, Loshinjulo, Samalang Zamachiva, and it D. Cheravajilea, and so soon to straw.
Going back to wrong views, which is the third of the mental non-virtues. So we have covetousness, malice, and wrong views. Wrong views doesn't refer to all consciousnesses which are erroneous. It is a specific type of consciousness which is erroneous.
Tirida Karsana and a Ika Lota di Pena Legulje never tavi tawa. Kiawan Hashi never tavi tawa. Or the soul of Sobati come digita Lota is.
In this specific context, the wrong view is a view that denies karma, actions and its result. It is a view that denies the existence of past and future lives. Such are wrong views.
Pena ngazuta denzi di chakdam monsum tamche gi tsawati timu denzi is denzi res laundi tape nyeba kungi tsawati denzi chago yore ine ya kam di lokta shesa mama ya ani denzi di so dangyo mares ani so di lende me batawata kewang hashi me batawa o di so dangidus.
Now, when saying that not all wrong consciousnesses constitute wrong views, for example, we regard grasping a true existence to be the root of all of samsara. The root of all faults is grasping a true existence. However, it's not considered as a wrong view within the 10 non-virtues. To be regarded as a wrong view within the 10 non-virtues, you take things like denying the existence of karma, actions and its result, denying the existence of past and future lives.
That kachini dinji chigi yores lavaina. Tanganzu migichu shesa di pe tachi ishideng tambu cheda wachibaya drogi yoras. That's anichi kanji sanji chu nyangnen chewala ya. Tachi she tambo ro chu kokubaya. Ani kichi kargo gores naudi lende la yichi yichi tang. Ani kyawang hashi la yichi mewaina. Ani nganzu lende tsong cheti kagbo shojiras ra. Lende tsong che kagbo re. Ani tsil bitsa mayimba kyawa chima pinjila ya mikchini. Ani chodriya ya kagbo shojiras. O dilji chigi nangala teni. Ani lokta ani lende la mewatawa tang. Kyawang hashi mewatawa lokta di. Ani chod jangi yosaris ra.
So why are those two types of denials counted as wrong views? But when we look at the basis of our practice of the Buddha Dharma, the very foundation of our practice, what constitutes the foundation is trust in the working of karma, that our actions produce results, and those results can be also carried or experienced in future lifetimes, that we go from one lifetime to the next. We perform an action in one lifetime, and the result will be experienced in another life. That constitutes the very foundation for our practice of the Buddha Dharma. So if you generate a wrong view that denies that actions produce effects, or denies that past and future lifetimes exist, you have no basis for the practice of the Buddha Dharma.
Tere dinza pena nganzu lende la ya tsu ya bujimena ani gewa chese di yungum do ta lende la tsu che ya ani lende le gewa chebala teni jebu devan jungu yobata le nu gewa chebala teni jebu dungan jungu yobata hi sam no ya chi kelin chi tu chi ro nganzu ta kawo pere do zra ditu go dos.
Without having a good consideration of karma, we're not going to be able to appreciate greatly virtues. We're not going to be motivated to act virtuously. In a sense that we hold that happiness arises from virtue and suffering arises from non-virtue. Not only we hold to that, in our mind we need to kind of come down on that definitively, in a sense that we pledge or we commit to that assertion that happiness arises from virtues and suffering arises from non-virtues. Without considering karma, we're not going to be able in our heart to hold firmly to that.
Dinza lende le yichi yona ani lende tsong cheti ra magic kiran tsong matches lavanya ani tsong chigiras ra sozu keben ya ani tu yobati tondi lende le tsong chigiras lende le tsong chiondi ani geotru seti chagdas ra.
Now, if you trust karma, you will also come to consider it in the sense that you'll also come to guard your actions. Even to the point where if someone tries to encourage to encourage you not to do so. Because you trust the working of karma, you will still guide your actions. You still give it a sense of consideration, and that will make you cultivate virtue.
Tinzada lende mevataya di lende somba di any yichi machi watang. The yichi machi unjo di mevataya di legava cheval den devan chong said di any Yomare Samsung, somewhat ye di, and Yangachimuchagores. These are only Suzuki Pioya, and Shimjia Chin, and semi Togi, and never Jambino Chobati, semi Togi, my Batas, me young teachers in me, and Legio children, Javan Chong, the Tagas Samsung, is a Tagas Samsung, Logiavana, and Suzulay Chongres.
So it's very important to then think of the consideration that we have to karma. Now, in terms of this wrong view, it's not a simple lack of trust in karma. It's the next step in which you claim that your actions do not produce result. Karma does not work. Karma, actions, and result do not exist. It is a very dangerous state of mind. So we need to then to check it out. Without checking it out and developing a valid cognition with respect to that, if you come down on a definitive conclusion without having checked it out, you come down on a definitive conclusion for you that it certainly doesn't exist. Your actions do not produce an effect. You will be in a problem.
These are on Dinji, Pena, on the Chava Karchevani, Chava Yagu Chevan, the Chumdi Yagash, Tungudos, Chava Kaso, the Chick, Marav Chevana, Teletembi, Nyotama Yong Dech, Dingan Tungos, Tagara, and the Chikio the Megias in the Tagara, and Chikpa Chikyan Yamato, the lost Kanke Yomaras, but Dinji Tolia, Yan Som Tawina. Any lende komia, any lende laya, any yichi yonya, any yamning chagdos.
So we want our actions to result well. If we behave in a way that is ill-mannered, we experience problems. We see that. This is precisely what we refer to when we speak of virtues and non-virtues, positive versus ill-mannered actions. So we want to think about it repeatedly and again, to the point in which we start to trust the working of karma, and that will inform our practice.
The Gyonashi never thought. Any thing was the Gemma Vincent Gyonashi Korea is Jadan Yapuji the Shusunis. In a country, Gyonashi said, Gyonhama the Chema Singiti. You touch it. Right. The Mambo layer, any Yamyong, Chamba, Dingy, and also so like man, we mambo the Yungiras. Do city, young has thing, you touch it. You have a D and it's so layer, shown by not so Sam no here. And it touch Rakshavana, he with Nanzuta, Penguins. Todos in the fingers.
So we briefly spoke about karma, and there's also past and future lifetimes. Yes, I will speak about it more in the future, but also we need to give a consideration to past and future lifetimes, which certainly exist. There are people that have some experience in terms of, for example, having memories of past lifetimes. So for us, sometimes it's hard to get a head around the existence of past and future lifetimes. We sometimes find it hard to accept or to understand that, but it is helpful to think about it. And also it is helpful, it is beneficial to come to see or to accept the existence of past and future lifetimes.
그때 시작해서 지난 되게 감정이 만들어도 이제만 내가 야구에서 상상으로 지금 하고 있는 신이 맞아요.
Anyway, we might leave it here for now. Geshe said that today, as he was coming down to this session, it felt like rather than speaking of different points, he thought that this is kind of the time to do some recitation of mantras. So this is what we did for most of the session, and with that, we might just leave it here for now. Yeah. Nama Sange Jowa Chikyamalupa De Salagoransho
Ramboji Mage Panam Yuji
Kevanya Pame
One Gondo Bewa Kowe Shingangi Gangan Dewa Malu Jome
Chenre Siwa
Shabe Sindi Bardu Tengyuji Sondu Jubilan Cheche Sonde Kanjin Chama Bemo Tenzin Ganso Soa De Sojin Changjin Yang Yari Tenzin Chosun Kowe Mo Dudu Pada Sodu Shikon Du Shaten Sho. Good night.
As we were doing the mantra recitations, I remember that I saw a clip of the spiritual advisor of Trump. Have you seen it?
Yes,
The one that kind of
blonde.
yeah. And I just started giggling. I just
Yeah.
couldn't help myself.
She'll lay her hands on you and sort things right out.
It seems that kind of she's like she probably had no hesitation in professing the handmaid's tale views. Have you seen the handmaid's tales?
Handmaid's tales.
Handmaid's tale.
Handmaid's tales. Now, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to there. Oops, I've sort of heard of it, but I don't know
All right.
exactly what it is you're referring to. But yeah, I mean, he's you know, that Trump show I was telling you about, like, he really is a